Okay, I'm not sure about this whole setup. It's a little bit different than usual, but I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. I have to leave in like 5 minutes. So for my weekly makeup basket this week, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier foundation primer in the Protect version. And then for concealer underneath my foundation item, I'm going to be using this MAC concealer in NW15. This is the Studio Finish concealer, and I guess it has an SPF of 35, but that's what mine looks like. It's very light. And then I think I might self-tan like 1 or 2 more times, so I'm going to be using this Dr. Jart BB Water Fuse item right here, and then I'm going to mix in the Benefit Big Easy, I guess it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer or something. This is in the shade 03, so both of these together. And then for concealer, if I need anything underneath my eyes or on my face or anything over the foundation, I have this depotted Maybelline Mineral Wear concealer. That's all that I have left there. For powder on the face, like a setting powder, I'm using the Tarte Smooth Operator powder. I'm about a little over halfway finished with this. And then I'm going to try out this little mini bronzer here. This is the NARS Laguna bronzer. I've just kind of played in it once, so I don't really know how it's going to work. I might have to switch it out for something else if it doesn't work, but we'll just have to see. And then for blush, I'm using the NARS blush in the shade Sex Appeal. So it's just a really, I have it on today. It's kind of blended in with my bronzer, but just a very light, peachy, pinky kind of a shade. So I think the lighting just kind of went behind the clouds. Anyway, for my highlight, I'm still using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. For my eyebrows, I've got the Maybelline Master Shape in the shade Deep Brown with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel over the top. For eyeliners, I have 2 different options. If I just want something that's black, then I will go with this Revlon Grow Luscious liner in Onyx. This is really nice for tight lining and lining your waterline as well. So if I want to go dark and smoky, I'll use that one. If I want kind of a lighter look with some blue, I'll use the MAC Fluidline in the shade Waveline. And that is what that one looks like. I really like this, and it's not too bright. It looks really bright like in the container right here, but it's not too bright. And then for eyes, like my eyeshadows and stuff, for my base, I'm using this Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Shady Shores. That's what I have left. Hopefully this will be gone in 2 weeks. So, crossing my fingers. I might switch it out and use something else since that's in my Finish 6 by Christmas. And then I'm going to be using my Butt Naked palette from NYX for my eyeshadows. This is what they look like. Just kind of basic, neutrally cool palette here. For a mascara, I'm using my Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. I think it's had time to dry out just a little bit, so it should be like the perfect consistency. And then if it's not, if it's still a little wet, kind of clumpy, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher over the top of it. But I'm probably going to end up using this one for my bottom lashes just because I'm not, I mean, I can wear this on my bottom lashes, but I prefer a different mascara on my bottom lashes. And then for lips, I have my, I need to just get rid of this because I can't stand it. This is the Revlon Just Bit and Kissable Balm Stain in the shade Precious. That is that one shade. And then I have a lip gloss. This is the Tarina Tarantino lip gloss in the shade Pom Pom. It's a really pretty easy pink shade to wear. And then for my perfume, I have a little sample of this Tory Burch perfume. I don't know if that's just the name of it or if it's something else, but that's what I'm using for this week. Let me know if you want any tutorials or get ready with me's, and I will film them for you. So thank you so much for watching.